the good news was he didn't tear anything, and that he does have a chance to play tomorrow. But I don't know. I can't put a percentage on the chances of him playing tomorrow.
If he does not go, do you think you start Martell? Have you started to look at that yet? Or
we'll have to look at that. Once we get to that point, I'll know more. Hopefully tomorrow at shoot around, but it really limits the number of options that we do have.
What's it been like for you, knowing that he's been a question mark here in the last 13, 14 hours? I mean, what's running through your head?
Well, the way we played last night, not so much, of course, Nick and what was going on with Nick, but the way we played last night, just wanting to get to tomorrow's game. They just totally outworked us last night. They were the more aggressive team last night, and they took control of that game from start to finish.
Is that a point of pride at this point? When you come out in Game 3, should pride be factoring in for your team?
Well, it's what we talked about before last night's game, sense of urgency. We knew they would come out with a sense of urgency. We knew that we needed to come out with that same sense of urgency and match that aggressive play, and we didn't do that. And they basically took control of that game right from the start, and just attacked us both ways, the defensive end of the floor as well as the offensive end of the floor. You would expect that to come from us tomorrow night.
After last night's tough game, where do you feel like the team is at mentally? Do they come in here where they really focus? How is it?
We got a split, and if there's anything that's good, if you can come back with a split, that's great. Because you get the home court advantage, and we could have gotten 2 there, but we didn't. But we did get a split, and we need to take care of home court.
Was today like a real heavy kind of, let's work on these adjustments, really heavy, or was it let's just
the adjustments is we can't get outworked, and that's where it starts. And they didn't do anything really different, except they came out with the energy, and they wanted that game. They know they needed to get that game, and they played that way. We got to turn that over. They didn't do anything special. They got their running game going. They attacked us as far as penetration. Defensively, they extended their D, got into the passing lane, so it wasn't any surprises other than they just played harder than we did.
Nate, you guys aren't getting much production out of your starting shooting guard right now with Rudy. Have you thought at all, if Nick can play, about maybe moving Martell into the starting lineup?
Okay. Sorry. Torn this game. We'll make it decent
quick. As a group, we need to do a better job of not only getting the ball to our guys, but our guys working harder to get open. Nobody's going to give you anything, especially this time of the year. Grant Hill and Richardson, not only they set screens and they got those guys open, but they worked to get themselves open, and they were aggressive. And we got to do that. Rudy is a part of what we want to do out there. Andre, they kind of took him out yesterday. LaMarcus, they kind of took him out with the pressure. We can't go away from that, so we got to do a better job of executing, setting screens, and then using screens and getting yourself open. It's just as simple as that. Can't be that they just take you out and we give in to the pressure or the physical play or the trapping or the denying that they're trying to bring on the floor. It's 2 areas we got to do a better job. Setting screens, getting those guys open, but those guys getting themselves open and working harder to get the ball.
Is there anything you can do to restore